Hi everyone. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. I did. I ended up hosting and cooking dinner for 12 people. So I pretty much spent the rest of the weekend watching movies and vegging. And one of the movies I watched was Some Like It Hot with Marilyn Monroe. And although I am a very big fan of old movies, I'm not a huge fan of Marilyn Monroe. I like more of a strong, smart female lead rather than the kind of dumb blonde thing that she does. But I have to say her makeup in the movie was very fetching. And I have been kind of working on creating that makeup. And so I'm going to do that for you today, even though I know there are already thousands of Marilyn Monroe makeup tutorials on the internet. This is one you could kind of wear any day and it doesn't necessarily look, people won't be like, oh, you look like Marilyn Monroe. Because FYI, I don't. But this is like the closest that I might get. So I've actually already applied my foundation because I wanted a kind of flawless look. And my pressed powder by Bare Essentials, I applied that already too. And I just applied a little bit of my lighter color NARS blush just to the apples of my cheeks. That's why you can see a little glitter, because there's a little shimmer in that. And I applied a little already, but I'll apply some more just so you can see. This is a product by Benefit called WhatsApp. It's supposed to be like watt, like the electricity, light bulbs. It's a highlight. And you want to kind of go down the center of your face. And then I like to do the inner part of my cheek. And rub that all in. She is very luminous. That is the thing about her. She definitely is like lit up. Okay. So now with all that base stuff done, instead of using my regular eyeshadow primer by Urban Decay, I'm going to use this Christian Dior product, which I've used before in some of my videos. It's a cream eyeshadow, but it's not very creamy. It has actually more of a consistency of a primer. And I'm going to put that all over my lid, concentrated. That was weird. The lighting in here is weird. I'm using natural light, so it's a little cloudy out today. Okay. Alright, now one of the big things about Marilyn is her brows. And they kind of have a shape like this, and mine don't. So I have to kind of try and create that without looking like a circus. So I'm going to try to start in here and kind of create the point where I want the point to be, and then kind of go down from that. So now it looks very weird because my eyebrow isn't actually this shape. But when I start to fill it in, it'll kind of blend a little bit. And her eyebrows are pretty filled in, so that's kind of a nice thing. Same thing over here. I'm going to make a point. Go straight down. My eyebrows are really, really light. This might not be as dramatic on someone else. this has the other side with the gel, which I like because it makes sure, first of all, you can kind of brush and even out the color. Oh. But you can, the gel also kind of makes it stay. So first I brush up. And then I brush it into the shape. And always on the video it looks darker than it actually is in IRL. But there you have brows. Now for the eyeshadow, I am going to use my Cinderella palette because all the colors are in one place. But probably the Urban Decay Naked palettes, or any palette where you have kind of neutral colors would work, because as the movie's in black and white, it's hard to see what color, if any, she has on anyway. Alright. Get out my brushes, and I'm going to start with this smudge brush. And I'm going to start with this color right here. It's called Jacques. It's kind of like a bluish, brownish, grayish, greenish even. And I'm going to draw like a line with it, right in a moon shape in my crease. The interesting thing is Marilyn's eyes have this, her eye makeup is like this, and it almost looks like her eyes are so heavily lidded that it could just be a shadow, not even makeup. So you're trying to create that illusion of that sexy, heavy lidded eye. Okay. I'm trying to keep my the actual bottom lid pretty clear. I want to keep it very white. So next I'm going to take this color Chateau with my small eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go over this line and blend it out a little bit. And I'm see how I'm going above the line, not below it. And then I'm going to take this color called Palace and go over that. So I'm kind of creating a graded ombre sort of effect. Which is kind of pretty on its own, even if you're not aiming for Marilyn. I'm going to take my foil brush and this color called Ball Gown, and I'm going to go up into that point and kind of trace the shape right under my brow. Okay, so I have a nice highlight, and then I'm gonna take this color called, well, I guess I'm gonna do this color called Wish, and then blend from that into the other colors. So there you go. I mean, that's pretty nice on its own. I'm going to take this fused brush and I'm going to go back into Ball Gown and go over my lid. So my lid is very bright. Okay. I'm going to go back to my smudge brush and back to this color Jacques. And pull the color in the lower line. Okay. And then I'm going to take my new favorite best friend makeup product, this NARS white liner, and I'm going to line the waterline. Remember I said that it sometimes takes a minute to get going on the waterline just because your waterline is wet. Oh, my contact is bothering me today. I'm going to really take the white right into the inner part. And pull it around. And go up onto the top lid. And then just kind of blend that with my finger. It's nice to have that really light color right there. And I'm going to take a small brush, which is at the other end of this, with this ball gown color. And just go right underneath and into the darker color. So there you have it. So you can see it when you kind of do this, but otherwise it's like, it could be a shadow, you know, kind of has a natural look. Okay. Now for the hard part. I am actually out of my tattoo liner, so I'm going to be using this Kat Von D autograph liner, it's called, which sounded to me like a pen, but it's actually more of a brush that I discovered after I purchased it. And so it goes on like a classic liquid liner, which to me is not the easiest thing to do, but maybe you're better at it. I'm going to use this mirror because it's hard to, you really want to see up close what you're doing. So I'm making it thicker on the outside part of my eye and tapering it into a little wing. And then I'm keeping it just very close to the lashes on the inner part. And I want to cover over that pretty white even. Ish. Yeah, good. Okay. And then I'm gonna, I want some good lashes. You could do false if you wanted to really be dramatic, but because I'm sort of making this into an everyday look, I'm gonna just do my double coat. Starting with Estee Lauder and finishing with the stiletto. Okay. And then finally, do the lips, which is always fun. So I don't have a red liner. I need to get one, I think. I'll probably make a Sephora trip this weekend, even though I should be buying Christmas presents for other people. I'm just going to use this NYX or NYX lip liner, and it's kind of like a nude color. I sometimes like that actually better with the red, with a red lipstick, because it kind of like darkens it instead of makes it so insanely. Okay. Now the top lip is important. You really want to achieve that heart shape. And then I'm going to go in with the red. My red lipstick is a mess. Now I'm going to not smash together. I'm going to be careful about that because you don't want to lose that. Okay. So this is my Marilyn look, and I hope you like it. It'll make you feel a little bit like, I wanna be loved by you, just you. Boop boop be doo. Alright, hope you enjoyed it.